On a happy day, you will find the sky is blue, but today, it's far from blue because a player who was once a blue has now decided to go grey. Eden Hazard has retired from professional football. I'm not sure about that intro, but forget about that. I was just trying to be poetic, but yeah, let's just ignore that. So yeah, it's a sad day in football. Eden Hazard has retired from professional football. It's not that surprising because he hasn't been as consistent as he used to be, especially when he was at Lille and Chelsea. He used to be one of the best. I mean, Hazard is a household name. Whenever he plays, he truly causes hazard to his opponent. You can talk to Arsenal fans and Francis Coquelin. They will tell you more about that. But Eden Hazard, since his big money move to Real Madrid, I think the only successful thing there was him getting trophies, and that's like the perfect compensation for all the struggles he has had in football, especially in Chelsea. He finally won the Champions League. He won lots of trophies in Real Madrid. I think he probably had more trophies than goals or man of the match awards. Did he even get any man of the match award? I don't think so. But yeah, Eden Hazard probably had more trophies than man of the match awards or even full 90 minutes at Real Madrid. Okay, I'm not supposed to be laughing about that because it's a sad day. Yeah, so I'll retract. Let's go back. So yeah, Eden Hazard is a player who started his career in Belgium, then we went to France, played for Lille. I think he won the league with Lille. And there's some facts about Eden Hazard that some of you might have forgotten because he has gone quiet for a couple of years now. But when Hazard was at Lille, he actually had the record of the youngest player to win, to become the League One Player of the Year. And he did that twice. I think he was 20 years old when he won that award. And that was when Lille, I beg your pardon, won the title. And that was in 2010, 2011. And the following season, 2011, 2012, he also won that award before moving to Chelsea the following year, just after Chelsea won the Champions League. And they didn't win it again until he left. Talking about breaking a jinx here, he was like the cause for them. But he still had his hands on the Champions League when he went to Real Madrid. So Hazard, what more can you say about this player? He was one who he had a very strong lower body. Yaya Toure really emphasized on that part. Really, a strong lower body. It was hard to take the ball off him, just like Lionel Messi and some other players like that. And he could decide a game. He didn't score a lot of goals, though. I think his record for goal scoring at Chelsea, he did score 85 goals in about 200 and something appearances. Yeah, but to be fair, 85 goals is a lot. But looking at the era we are in right now, where you see a lot of players, lifting their numbers up every season, and with the kind of talent Eden Hazard has or he had, you would expect him to score more. But he had other businesses. Holding onto the ball and just dribbling defenders. But yeah, he had his fair share of goals, 85 goals for Chelsea, and it was a good spell for him at Chelsea. He didn't win the Champions League, like I said earlier, but he won the league. He won, I think he won the Europa League. He won cup titles. He was tremendous, Eden Hazard, when he was at his best. Yeah, but then injuries came. Not much at Chelsea, though. I think during his whole career in Chelsea, Eden Hazard managed to get he didn't have more than 13 injuries at Chelsea. But then age came into play, and I believe what happened to Hazard was an accumulation of injuries or bad tackles. I don't think Hazard was well protected when he was in the Premier League. And just like many other players who are not properly protected, I mean, the Arsenal fans will tell you about Bukayo Saka and the numbers of tackles he receives. So yeah, protection from the officials and also protection from your manager. Like in the case of Saka, Arsenal fans are saying the manager should at least give him a rest before he breaks down. Sometimes when these guys are so young, they try to shake off pain easily, but this might have a bad repercussion later on as they grow older. I mean, look at Jack Wilshere, for example. When he was like 17, the man was running into tackles, holding onto the ball for too long. And now, I'm not saying that's the cause of his injuries, but that also might have contributed a great deal. So the same thing with Hazard. I remember when Jose Mourinho was the coach of Chelsea, that was during his second spell. Mourinho said something one time. I remember him saying they are trying to kick Hazard out of the Premier League. Now, what he meant there was like the amount of kicks Hazard used to receive per game was too much, and he needed to be protected by the officials. Did that happen? Well, I don't think that really happened that much. So yeah, Hazard didn't have more than 13 injuries. Correct me if I'm wrong. While he was at Chelsea, but then he got his big money move to Real Madrid, a big team, and everybody thought this is the guy to replace Cristiano Ronaldo. But yeah, it didn't work out. I would have said Hazard brought them some luck to win trophies, but without Hazard, they have been winning trophies. Okay, and with him, they still won trophies. So he went to Real Madrid, and things didn't really pan out the way everyone expected. He didn't score a lot of goals. Forget goals. He didn't even start or play matches, and he had over 18 injuries. Yes, correct me if I'm wrong. Over 18 injuries, like different injuries, although some of them reoccurred. Muscle injuries, fibula injuries, like a whole lot of injuries, and it wasn't good at all for him. I can't even remember Hazard playing in any of the El Clasicos. Correct me also if I'm wrong there. I don't think Hazard played in any of the El Clasicos. Yeah, it wasn't the best move at all, but he got released by Real Madrid, and I think that was last season, yeah. And we thought maybe we'll see him play for a lower team, just to see how he can just enjoy the game. But nah, some players, they are just meant to be at the top, and if they are not there, they'll call it quits. And that's what Eden Hazard has done. He has hung his boots, and it's over for him on the pitch. No more Eden Hazard. Such a sad one, especially looking at his age. He's just 32, like a very young guy. That's the age where some players actually hit their prime, But everybody's tale is different. Everybody's destiny is different. But yeah, Eden Hazard, a great player, but I'm sure he'll be fondly remembered by the Chelsea fans and the Lille fans, because I don't think any Real Madrid fan can actually think of any highlight from Eden Hazard. But yeah, it's a sad day in football, and that's it. Yeah, I just thought to give you the update, and let me know what you think about Hazard retiring. Now, there's two things I would like us to talk about now. Do you think Hazard's decline was due to him not training well? Because we've had videos of former teammates talking about how Hazard was so lazy in training. I remember Mikel Obi saying that in a podcast where he said Hazard was so lazy in training, he doesn't train, and but he goes on the pitch and it performs magic. So do we think Hazard not training properly led to his decline and this series of injuries he got towards the end of his career? Also, do we think that Hazard was not properly protected by the officials? Do you think he was being smashed into a lot when he was in the Premier League? Let me know if that's the cause of his decline, and put it in the comment section. Or do you think it's just one of those things where your body just fails naturally and you just have to, you have no option but to accept reality? So let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, what do you think actually led to the decline of Eden Hazard and made him to retire at the age of 32? Okay, let me know once more what you think in the comment section. Please make sure you like, you share this video so others can also view and drop their comments too. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, it's Soft Sports TV. Hit the red button there, subscribe to this channel, follow us on all our platforms, okay? My name is Soft Sasepi, but you can call me Soft. And until I see you next time, be good.